John Constantine, Lando Calrissian, and Shaq Daddy. NERDSoul. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today, we are once again putting some hip hop, some geek together for dropping jewels because we missed some stuff and we can't get to it all. But today we are starting with old boy from a galaxy far, far away by the name of Han Solo. And right now we had a teaser drop and we had the trailer drop and people have been watching it, having a good time. And I've gotten a couple messages like, yo, do you think it's gonna be good? And I do, but maybe not for the reasons that Lucasfilm or Disney might think it'll be good. See, when I watched the trailer, I really dug it. There was just like the atmosphere that they provide. It shows kind of that A New Hope era look where it's kind of like it's dingy, it's dirty, there's old tech and stuff like that. And you got just this kind of feel that there's another side to the galaxy outside of the Imperial control. There's, you know, kind of like these outlanders, these swashbuckling types. And I'm really into that. But I don't know if this movie is gonna work out the way they might think it would. Meaning that maybe Solo might not really do what you think it's gonna do. See, I'm looking at the trailer thinking that this movie is gonna be stolen by either Woody Harrelson or of course, Donald Glover, who plays Lando Calrissian. And because when you look at this trailer, Lando is prominently featured and everything that's hot, smooth, and swagalicious about it is Lando Calrissian. Also another big shout out to my boy Chewbacca with this ill fight. He hit somebody with like a WWE move and slammed him on his head. So we forget how strong Chewie is. But I think those are the three people that this movie might inadvertently kind of shine on instead of course, Alden Ehrenreich and Emilia Clarke, because I feel like they've been trying to make her a thing outside of Game of Thrones for a minute, and I don't think it's gonna happen. But anyway, the point is, do I think it's gonna be good? Yeah, I'm kind of digging it. I love the look, and I'm interested in that point in time in kind of like Lando, Chewie, and Han's life. But from the looks of it, it looks like Lando and Woody Harrelson's character are definitely gonna be the bright spots, and Han Solo might be left in the dust. But hey, that's how I feel, guys. Holler at me, I'ma holler at you. Down in them comments, let me know what you think is gonna happen when it comes to the Solo movie and who might end up stealing it. Or do you think Alden will come through and everybody will love his performance? But we gotta move on to a little dude that kind of dabbles in the mischief and magic, and he goes by the name of John Constantine. So next up is the CWC's John Constantine City of Demons. When they first came out, said we're gonna do this, I was excited because I loved the Vixen series. Well, technically it's a movie, but they chopped it up. And I don't like the fact that they chop it up, but they chopped it up and I really enjoyed it. And the same thing happened with this. John Constantine, he's starting his story. They gave us 5 episodes. They chopped them up. And I really, once again, like the character design. I don't like the fact that it's chopped up. I wish they would just give it all to us at once. But I know for like advertisement and stuff like that, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I do like that we got to see the Astra storyline. We finally got to see it play out, what happened, because we always hear about Astra and what went on, but now we get a chance to see like what it was about. And on top of the scenes with Astra and how her father was, we also get to see John and Chaz as children and just explaining their attitudes. And that's what I think this animated series shines on, which is providing deeper context into who the man John Constantine is. Do I think it's worth it? Yes. Do I think that the job that he has to get done to save Chaz's daughter is worth watching? Oh yes. And is the voice acting for Matt Ryan still there, still on point? Yes, it is. I love supernatural action. I love supernatural horror. So I'm like, let's do this. I hope you guys are digging it too. So let's hang together, watch the show, and see if John can save Trish. But until then, holla at me, I'm gonna holla at you down in them comments, and let's talk John Constantine. What do you wanna see in these further episodes that they bring to us? And we gotta get to one of our favorite basketball players. But first, of course, KURO brand is gonna help us pay them bills. So last but not least is the boy Shaq Daddy, Shaquille O'Neal, the big Aristotle. The dude has more AKAs than Method Man. But I'm glad to see that Shaq-Fu is coming back. Now, usually I don't talk about video games, and you know me, I used to play video games a lot, but I just don't really make the time for them like I used to. But I wanted to just talk about this for a second, because a while back they said, hey, we're doing this Kickstarter. We're gonna bring back, of course, Shaq-Fu. And the animation in that video game, the rendering in that video game looked extremely just well-rounded, perfect for the time, and definitely on point. But I wanted to comment on the newer animation. It seems like it's kind of been dumbed down, maybe. It seems like it's dropped a level. It seems like they've lost a step. And I'm kind of worried now, because at first I was like, you know, Shaq-Fu is something that should just be left in the past. But when I saw the new renders, I was like, hey, you know, maybe we should give this a shot. But now with the new trailer, and I compare the one to the other, I'm like, is this really even worth checking out or watching? Because I'm not sure if Shaq-Fu is gonna really change the game or really blow things up like I thought it would. So to all my gamers out there, holla at me, I'm gonna holla at you. Down in them comments, what do you think about Shaq-Fu? Do you think Shaq Daddy still got it? Are you interested in picking up this game now that you've seen some newer gameplay that, in my opinion, doesn't really set it apart from anything, as opposed to what the gameplay on the Kickstarter showed? Or was that GoFundMe? One of the other. Anyway, guys, before we bounce, let's go on and talk about that, because I'd love to get your input, because to me, it doesn't really look like it's gonna be that dope. But before I bounce, I wanna tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right, check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. Don't forget to get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right, there's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart, and please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, everything that you heard about me is true. Peace.